everyone, this is CeoTrades where money works for you. The big question of the day is what happened yesterday in the markets? Was there a big drop in a lot of the cryptocurrencies and in the stock market as well? What happened yesterday? Well, let's take a look and see what we can find out this morning. So here we're looking at Ethereum, and you can see this big drop right here, and we're going to look at it on a hourly chart and see what happened there. So whatever happened right up here caused this to happen. Now, some people are saying that the news affected it, that there were specific people, celebrities who said something, and therefore some reaction happened. Is that the case? It could be. It could be. But let's look at Bitcoin as well and see where it started as well. So the very similar action happened somewhere at around 3 GMT time yesterday. And that caused the same thing to happen for Bitcoin. Now let's take a look at EOS and see. It probably had a very similar move. Yep, very similar move. It's actually, this one started at about 1 GMT time, 2 GMT time, and it's consolidating since late yesterday afternoon. It's been consolidating right here in this path, and we're looking to see if there's a pattern here that we can follow. As you can see, Bitcoin as well is consolidating pretty much in that area. It dipped down to, this is Ethereum, it dipped down to 2,900, but it went right back up to 34. So it found support. ADA Cardano, which is another good investment, also had a very similar move. This one is not exactly in a consolidating move, but I would say it's somewhere into that $2.39 area. That's where it's consolidating, although it made a dip up, and sorry, that's not a dip. It went up and then it came right back down. This is Tron Case. Tron Case also dropped down, and it's down at 9 cents a share, and it was at 10 cents. So it's not too far off from where it was originally, which is about 12% down. Doge is way down. It's at 24 cents right now, and you can see it used to be at 30 cents. So it's also down about 30%. Is that right? 20 to 25% down. Now Polygon Matic is at $1.30 now, but it was at $1.66. That one made a huge downward move, as well as BAT, the basic attention token. It was at 93 cents. Now it's at 75 cents. People are asking, when is a good time to buy? When is a good time to buy? There is no perfect answer to this question, but I want to look at some of the news that is out there and see how did it affect what happened. So let's take a look here. Now, I heard about one celebrity that spoke yesterday, and once this celebrity spoke, the news happened to move the markets in general. And who was that? It was a basketball player. I don't remember his name, and I don't have it in front of me, but he's a well-known basketball player, and supposedly that when he spoke, it just made a chain reaction, and that's why people have dropped. However, I don't know if it's going to affect the full market range because of that, but we're going to look here and see what happened yesterday, and that way we can gather some information and see for ourselves what could have happened yesterday. Now, I don't see much information yet here. Okay, we're still loading. That's what's happening. See if we can load some of yesterday's information. Once we load this information, we'll be able to gather a better picture of when did this happen yesterday. And once it happened, it caused a lot of people to just bail out. Analysts point to over-leveraged traders after Bitcoin flash crashes to 43K. Salvadorian business leader slams Bitcoin amid brutal price crash. Javier Simon's department store has started accepting Bitcoin despite the owner's aversion to the cryptocurrency. Satoshi Nakamoto shows up to challenge Wright's Bitcoin white paper win. Someone else claiming to be Satoshi Nakamoto has reportedly appealed Craig Wright's copyright victory over the Bitcoin white paper. The post whatever that is. It's a challenge. Let's see. Major U.S. crypto exchanges buckled as Bitcoin's price fell on Tuesday. Let's see if there's any more information into this. So I would say number one is that since the first country, El Salvador, is now accepting Bitcoin as a monetary value for their currency, that could have affected it. But what else could have affected it? I'm trying to see if I can find somewhere in here. I know that Panama is on the verge of accepting as well crypto, and there will be other third world countries that are on the same path. Why? Because they need leverage. They need to be able to have a method of making their own money without the assistance of elsewhere and without the dependency of regulators, as is the case with the stock market. There's way too much regulation. There's way too much, um, many rules, and those rules affect the way the prices go, and they affect certain investments. Crypto exchange users say they lost 9 million in Bitcoin. Execs sue each other to keep it. Geez, McDonald's now accepts Bitcoin, but only in El Salvador. Only in El Salvador. Plan B says no top in sight for Bitcoin, stands by year and six-figure BTC. I predict that as well, that Bitcoin will reach that six-figure by the end of the year, by December. That's right. I believe that is going to happen. So what affected the markets? According to what we read here, I'd say more than anything, there must have been some scare regarding the jump into crypto space by the Salvadorian government, and as well as that celebrity who, I don't remember his name is, who was that celebrity. If I can find it somewhere in here, that said something in reference to what the move, when would he bail out from Bitcoin, I believe is what it was, and that caused a major chain reaction. If it was this celebrity or not, the damage been done. And what do you do now? When is the best time to jump in? I'd say if I had $1,000 to invest right now, how would I invest it in Bitcoin? What is the best way? First, I'd look at the hourly chart. I'd look at the daily chart. And this is the daily right now. You can see it's on an upward trend, at least since July 3rd, when it dropped a bit. Well, July 19th is actually the day. It's on an upward trend, and it's dropped a little bit, corrected itself a little bit. It's going to go back up. I know it will. Now let's take a look at the 4-hour chart and see what kind of difference. You can see that it was on August 28th, it was worth at, what was that? 48,000. It's at 46,000 right now. It's consolidated a bit in the last 24 hours. And let's take a look at the 15-minute chart, which will show me less than a day or so of information. And you can see it's pretty much consolidating right in there. It had this dip under, and it's back up. We need to see a little bit more of a consolidating move here in order to invest in this one. However, when is the best time to invest in Bitcoin? There's never a perfect time. I'd say if you would have picked up down here at 44,000, that was great. If you would pick up here a little bit more at 46,000, I'd say that's pretty good. Don't go all in 100% if you're not certain. But if you have $1,000 to invest, as the question was raised today, why not invest it now? Since you didn't invest it yesterday when it was at 44,000, what was it? 44,300 and 44,500. That area would have been perfect. But now that we're 46, I'd say jumping in right now is pretty good. But let's compare it to the longer term chart and see what's out there. Let's see here. Now, this is the bigger picture. You can see it was at 60,000 back in, what was it, April, and it hasn't touched that yet. It got very close just a few days ago, last week, 52,000. And I'd say it's going to go up again. As you can see here, you can see it went up and then went back down. It went from the high of 46,000 down to 31,000. So that had at least a 15-20% drop, if not more. And then it started to correct itself right back up. Is that what's happening here? I believe it is. I believe it is. It went down to correct itself, and it's going to go back up at least to this area, to the 50, high 50-ish area, if not more. And the way that people start to invest in these coins is that although this currency is at 46,000 right now, they don't react, not when it reaches 50, not when it reaches 60, probably 70 to $75,000 range. You're going to see people jumping in, especially newbies, people who are not experienced with investing, but they see the move and they want to catch in on some of the action, but they catch in at the wrong time. They catch it at the wrong time. What do you gain from catching it at the wrong time? You probably are holding on to something that you're going to have to hold on for even longer, because yes, eventually it will go up. This Bitcoin is expected to go up to at least 100K. Why not invest in it? Why not take a chance? Why not? Now, there is the answer to your question. When is the best time to invest in it? It's no perfect time, but I'd say if you had the chance to invest in it, why not jump in now, since you didn't do it yesterday, and take advantage? Same thing here with Ethereum. Ethereum went down yesterday to 1,700. Geez, is that right? No, wait, I'm wrong here. It went down yesterday to 2,900, and it's up to 3,400 right now. If you would have jumped in to this coin as well yesterday, you would have done very well by today. You would have made great returns. 2,800 was the low, 2,900 was the low yesterday at about 11 GMT time. And you can see now that it's at 3,400. You would have made pretty good returns. Sometimes people want to go in it for the long term. Some people want to go in for the short term, and they don't know when to jump in or jump out. Instead of having a specific plan or a specific goal, they just jump in and see where it goes and then figure it out later. That's not a plan. Actually, you're failing to plan, and that's serious. If you had $1,000, how would you invest it in Bitcoin? These are my quick and easy tips on how to make the best of your investments with common sense returns. Have a great day. Stay safe. This is CeoTrades, and remember, where are you putting your money? Is money working for you, or are you working for your money solely? Because I do both. Have a great one. Take care and stay safe.